Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. Well, world-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
This is a brand new stream, and we're going to be talking about a great subject known as the PlayStation 5 Pro. We discussed it yesterday, but today we're going to go into it a little bit further, and we're going to explain to you why Sony has just reinvented the gaming industry and why this console just makes sense. Upon F coming through in a way that makes sense with the $5 super chat. That is what we love to see.
No low tonight, please. Harvard grads only.
Exactly. This is a higher level thinker broadcast, and we don't have a lot of higher level thinkers on board, unfortunately. But nonetheless, Upon Fee is coming through in a way that makes sense, as we're here to discuss the PlayStation 5 Pro and what that entails, and we're going to break it down. We have a chart for you here today, and this is a great console. We were wrong about the PlayStation 5 Pro. And if you disagree, well, you might be a low IQ idiot. It's really that simple. Arthur Morgan is coming through. He says the PS5 Pro is dead before its release, just like GTA 6. Disagree. We will get into why this console is the greatest console ever conceived. This is the greatest PlayStation console ever made. And it still presents a great value. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to dissect. We need you to get your wallet out and support the show so that we can get the PS5 Pro and demonstrate its capabilities when it releases in November. Because if you guys don't support the show, we won't be able to afford it. So it's time to get your wallet out. If you have the money, of course you don't. But if you do, if you're not a broke peasant, then get your wallet out and start supporting the show so that we can give you that content. Start producing the show in a way that makes sense. Because it is a $700 machine, and that is a lot of money. Maybe not to you, but it is to me. And I will tell you that if you guys can't be bothered to support the show between now and then quite frankly, we're not going to be able to afford it. I mean, it's already September. That's a couple of months away nonetheless. If you guys come in with these lowball super chats, I mean, we can't really do too much with them. So you guys are going to have to start stepping up. Otherwise, we're going to have to just get you up out of here. Because quite frankly, you're adding nothing to the show in any sort of capacity outside of your opinion, which is, of course, useless. So if you don't come through in a way that makes sense, then we can't really help you over here. It's really that simple. So we're going to break it down once we get people in the theater seats here, and the projector will begin when necessary. So take the link, start sharing it around, get people in here, because I'm tired of waiting. especially if you guys aren't going to support the show. If you guys aren't going to support the show, then we're not going to sit out here for 3+ hours to feed you imbeciles a bunch of free content that you, quite frankly, don't deserve. So get the wallet out and start supporting the show. If not, then we're going to move forward quick as soon as people get up in here. We already played the intro about 3 times, and that's enough time, plenty of time, for you to get your carcass up in here and start settling in. We have 47 likes. Let's go ahead and hit that like button, folks. Let's go ahead and make it happen in a way that makes sense. We are live today discussing the PlayStation 5 Pro, so go ahead and hit the fucking like button. Go ahead and hit the dislike button. Go ahead and take the stream and shove it right up your fucking ass, for all I care, okay? Go ahead and do whatever you want with the motherfucking stream. I don't care. But get your ass up in here and start fucking engaging with it so we can get some more viewers in here, okay? Otherwise, we're going to stall for long time. Well, you guys can't afford the PlayStation 5 Pro, so there's no reason to have an opinion on it because you can't afford it. You know, I can't afford a Lamborghini, nor can you, so why should I have an opinion on that? I don't have one. So maybe you shouldn't have an opinion on the PlayStation 5 Pro since, quite frankly, you not only can't afford it, but you don't have an idea what you're talking about. The internet's a bunch of losers is what it is. A bunch of losers complaining about a $700 console. Well, they're just mad that they can't step outside of their parents' basement and find a job. Well, you got 2 months to get a job and 2 months to save up $700 so you can go buy this damn thing in November. It's not hard. Plenty of time to get your ass up out of the basement and get a job so that you can afford this. I mean, if you get a job, I'll get a job. I'll start mowing lawns or something. We can probably make more money doing that than this. And we wouldn't have to talk to a bunch of fucking low-life idiots. You know, we'll just mow the grass in peace, and it'll be a lot of fun. We'll get paid, and that's fantastic. Beats doing this. So it's not really that hard, but until you guys can wake up and smell your own ass, which is never, then I don't know what to tell you. But I will tell you that it's hot out here, so we need to get the ball rolling. Let's go. Hit the like button, share the stream. We had like 400 people in here yesterday. I don't know where they all went, but they need to get right back up in here because this is the best take on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay, y'all want to watch everyone else with their normie-ass takes. No one has dissected the PS5 Pro like I have. No one has dissected the PS5 Pro like I have. And that will continue here today as we will show you what we have put together here. And for the further dissection of the PlayStation 5 Pro, because the initial reaction yesterday was that, well, this console doesn't really make sense. It's not worth $700. You know, they were zooming into the frame to show you the differences, and that the fidelity mode is basically now going to 60 frames instead of 30, and that the performance mode might hit 120 on certain games or whatever the case may be. That's basically what the PS5 Pro can do, right? But when you really pull back and look at it, there's a multitude of reasons to buy this thing, and it still presents a great value. It really does. Because while $700 is a shit ton, especially for a video game console, you can't find that. What it's offering, you can't find it anywhere else. And if you want to sit in here and disagree with that, that's fine. But your opinion doesn't hold weight, okay? Because you don't know what you're talking about. If you had an idea of what you were talking about, then maybe it would hold some weight. But you have no idea what you're talking about because you have no one watching your channel, right? You have to bot. So when you come over here and you get into this Harvard-level thinking, right? Higher-level thinking. You have to put your thinking cap on and you have to dissect it and you have to assess it in a way that makes sense. And if you can't be bothered to do that, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That's what I'm saying. The PlayStation 5 Pro is objectively the greatest video game console ever made. Period. End of story. How am I wrong of that statement? I'm not wrong. It is objectively the best, most powerful console ever made. It is objectively the best, most powerful console ever made. How am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Let's go start supporting the show. We're going to start a timer here. We're not putting up with this. If you guys can't be bothered to support the show, then we're going to have to wrap it up. You don't deserve my content, nor do you deserve my time, more importantly. So it's really a two-way street in here, and if you can't figure that out, then we're going to have to shut it down, okay? We got 200-plus viewers in here, and no one can be bothered to hit the support button. Never was a problem in the past 4 years. Now it is because a bunch of losers start yapping. Well, that's great. So we're not going to move forward until someone comes through. If that takes 2 hours, then I guess we're going to sit here in silence for 2 hours. It's got to play out on the screen, too. Tired of these lowball super chats. My time is worth more than 99 cents. Get a job so you can come back up in here and support the show. Just like you can support your favorite band for $200 for 90 minutes of entertainment. They don't care about you. So we'll be waiting. Figure it out or don't. It's as simple as that. Tired of giving you guys my time. You don't deserve it. If you can't be bothered to sponsor the show, if you can't be bothered to share the show, if you can't be bothered to like the stream, then I don't know what you're offering to the show. You're not offering too much. You guys can't be bothered to hit the like button. You guys can't be bothered to share the link. You guys can't be bothered to join in on the conversation in a meaningful way. So I don't know what to tell you. Why don't you drop a $50 super chat, and then we'll get some fucking excitement up here, okay? Well, you can't be bothered to do that. Well, then get out of here. We don't want poor peasants in here. You have a low IQ. You don't get a great job in this world. You are a low IQ person. That's how it works. That's why you go to college and get a higher education so you can get a higher paying job. How do you go to college? Well, I don't know, right? You got to get accepted within the college, right? You got to go take a test. So your IQ is based off of, is this college going to accept you? It's all based off of your brain, and if you're stupid, you lose. That's how it works. So take the goddamn motherfucking video game consoles and shove them so far up your ass that you have a problem with your lower intestine, and then you got to go to the doctor. The doctor, which you can't afford. So you're just fucked. Jesus Lord. Stop. I'm going to ban this retard. I'm going to ban him. Ban. Get out of here. We're not going forward until it pops up on the screen. So that means $4.99 or above. Get these dumbass lowball super... and I'm unmodding all these losers too. All these mods are gone. The mods are done. Can't be bothered to mod the show? Well, guess what? You're getting unmodded right motherfucking now. I want to see who's on this mod list, and they're all getting shouted out, and I'm going to tell them to fuck off. Because these people have dropped the fucking ball. They've thrown the towel in, so fuck them. They don't deserve the wrench. Get up out of here. Done nothing for me. Yeah, all these losers don't deserve to be mods. Because they don't mod, so get them up out of here. None of them mod. Can't be bothered to show up. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Get these losers up out of here. There we go. Let's get these losers up out of here. Let's go. We're not discussing this further until you can hit the like button, until you can share the show, or more importantly, until you can donate more than $4.99. $4.99 or above. That's how much it's going to take for the message to get up on the screen. We're not moving forward until you can support the show. So if you want to see me discuss the PlayStation 5 Pro, then you're going to have to make it worth my time. Otherwise, we're not discussing it. We'll come back tomorrow and see if you can handle it tomorrow. It's not that hard. So we'll wait.
Michael does life.
That's what we're talking about.
Chris
Where the
H.
fuck's this
super
coming
chatted
from? I don't see this.
$19.99. Helping out in a way that it makes sense.
Chris H is coming through, but I don't see this anywhere on the super chat list. Chris H is in the building. I don't see Chris H in the super chat list. Hell, I don't even see Chris H in the chat at all. I have no idea what the hell is going on. But it's on the screen. And it didn't go through because it says we only made $8. So it literally didn't go through. You don't have to believe me. I don't care. But I will tell you that we do appreciate the effort. I don't know if it went through. It didn't seem like it went through. I don't see Chris H in the Super Chat fan funding list. So I don't think it went through. And the chat revenue is not adding up to what. So I don't think it went through. But we do appreciate it nonetheless. I can't see Chris H in the chat. I don't know if you can. I can't see Chris H in the chat. So he must have been banned. I have no idea what the hell is going on. Probably one of my mods went in and went back and banned these people. Are just, that's why we have to get rid of the wrenches, because they're just not they're not trustworthy. Okay, we have Bella the Gamer coming through. I see this one here. PS5 Pro is good overall, but the price, to be honest, additionally would say the Pro is good for someone new to the Sony ecosystem. Much respect, world class. So we're going to go ahead and dissect this because, quite frankly, Chris H is coming through right there. I didn't do that, but I will now for real. Okay, so we had a Chris H impersonator coming through. But now we have the real Chris H coming through, so we thank the impersonator for encouraging the real Chris H to show up out of the woodwork, because quite frankly, that's what just happened there. Chris H, a longtime member of the show, showing up, in a way that makes sense. The tables have really turned around here. Bella the Gamer 1982 coming through hard and strong, and the support train is chewing away here. The one and only coming through with the 3590. You need to go to the gym and gain muscle. Well, with that super chat, we can maybe afford a gym membership. So keep super chatting the show so we can afford the PlayStation 5, 7, and a bunch of other things as well. So just keep super chatting, and eventually we'll be able to do great things. Until then. Jim, by the way. Jim, by the way. Jim, by the way. Jim, by the way. I'm waiting for these to play out on the screen. There must be a massive delay. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Chris H is coming through. The real one coming through. Chris H, member for 42 months, plowing through the sludge here and coming through in a way that makes sense. With the $20 super chat, Chris H is in the building, coming through in a way that makes sense. That's what we love to hear and what we love to see. And there it is right there. Bella the Gamer 92 coming through in a way that makes sense.
92 super chatted $5. The PS5 Pro is good overall, but the price TBH additionally would say the Pro
we're
is
going to
good
dissect
for
it. You guys
someone
have a
new
low
to the
IQ
Sony
on this whole
ecosystem.
PS. This is why you can't afford the console, because you don't have a high-paying job. Okay, it's really that simple. You should be able to afford the console within a week. Shouldn't take you more than a week to make $700. You can mow a lawn for $30. 3, 6, 9, 12. 4 lawns in one day. $1,200, $120, $120 plus $120 plus $120 plus $120. You're already there.
I didn't do that, but I will.
That's what we're talking about. Chris H is coming through and coming through in a way that makes sense. With the $20 super chat, that's what we love to see, and that's what we love to hear. It certainly is a party coming through in a way that makes sense. Fireworks engaged as well, as Chris H is out here coming through in a way that makes sense. Of course, member for 42 months, Bella the Gamer 1992 kicking things off. We had some other lowball super chats.
Michael does life.
And that's what we're talking about, the one and only 110.
The 11111 super chatted 35 Israeli new shekels and 90
This
agarot.
guy's over there from
You need to
Israeli
go to
or
the
some
gym and
shit.
gain
Where the fuck's
some
that on the
muscle
map? I have
mass.
no fucking idea. That's what we're talking about. The 1015 coming through with the Israeli shekel. Chris H is in the building coming through with the $20 super chat. Current King of the Jungle. Chris H, of course, a member for 42 months. Bell of the Game of 1992 coming through with the 5. We have Arthur Morgan coming through membership for 28 months. And Upon Fee coming through and popping the cherry with the $5 super chat. And this is the organic support that we should be getting because this show's that damn great. Okay? We should have 5,000 viewers every time we go live. We should have 5,000 likes every time we go live. But you guys can't see the quality. You haven't for 4 years. Why would that change? Hell, at this point, nearly 5. Half a decade with you guys. Jesus Lord. Oh, the thought of that. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Okay, with that said, we're going to go ahead and pull the curtain back here. And we don't give a shit if you're not ready. Now, hold on. We got a big super chat coming through. We're going to wait for this one to play out. Lewis is in the building. That's what we love to see coming through in a way that makes sense. Lewis is in the building and joining Chris H coming through hard and strong with another $20 super chat. That's what we're talking about. Chris H is in the building coming through with the $20 super chat, current King of the Jungle, and now a part of the current King of the Jungle club. We have Lewis in the building coming through hard and strong with a $20 super chat. Let's go ahead and get them fireworks out. Lewis is in the motherfucking building coming through and doing so in a way that makes motherfucking sense.
Imagine being a fake
Ooh, I'm
fan.
going to get really
Baby,
mad
baby,
today. I'm going to get
baby.
really fucking mad. Chris H is in the building coming through hard and strong with a $20 super chat. Lewis is also in the building coming through hard and strong with a $20 super chat. They are both in the current King of the Jungle club coming through hard and strong with the $20 super chat. It's what we love to see. It's what we love to hear. And it makes the show move forward in a way that makes sense. Chris H and Lewis plowing through in a way that makes sense. Hard and strong. It's what we love to see and what we love to hear. Lewis and Chris H in the building coming through hard and strong with a massive $20 super chats. Fantastic support. They're not broke. They're very high IQ people, and they have great paying jobs. That's great. That's what we love to see. This is a high IQ stream, very intellect stream. And if you didn't graduate from Harvard or Yale University, then quite frankly, maybe this isn't for you. So you can go watch all the other streamers have their stupid, silly-ass take on this as we dissect this in a way that does make sense. Chris H. Lewis in the building. We need 4 more people to come through with a big 20 super chat, and I think we'll be taken care of. But I will tell you that we're going to go ahead and start dissecting this, and we're going to make it as clear as day. The PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing, okay? Now, yesterday we came out of the woodwork. We watched the technical presentation, and we didn't understand it. We didn't get it. And now that we've had some time with this to let it marinate, we get the PlayStation 5 Pro more so than ever before. So I broke it down in a way that you can easily understand. Okay, I've dissected this in a way that you can easily understand, okay? You don't have to agree. You probably won't agree because it's coming from me. But the fact is that the PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing, okay? It might not be for you, but the PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. We're going to go ahead and dissect this when you guys can figure out how to communicate, and you can figure out how to hit the like button, and you can figure out how to support the show.
Michael does lies.
And we hope that this message is very constructive to the subject and conversation at hand.
111 super chatted 35 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. I have enough money to buy PS5 Pro and to support world class. Go to the gym, baby. You got narrow shoulders.
I ain't going to the gym. I ain't going to the gym, okay? Buddy, I walk fucking 12 miles every fucking day. That's my gym, okay? Maybe it's not your gym. That's okay, okay? I do my own thing. Fuck off. Quit telling me what to do. Why don't you go to the gym? Why don't you go to the gym and put some fucking muscle on your shoulder, okay? Jesus Lord. Why don't you go to the gym, bud? Fuck up out of here. I could, you know, I mean, you guys suck, okay? You guys suck. You're fat. You're 400 pounds in your parents' basement. You're on disability. You're mooching off of, your mother and your parents, and it's sad. It's a sad situation. Why don't you go to the gym, fucking loser? All right, the PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. We're going to dissect this because you can't be bothered to dissect it on your own, so let me dissect it for you. The PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. Okay? You can disagree. You will disagree. I don't care. The PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. The PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. You need to just start agreeing. The PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. Why don't you say that in the chat, even if you disagree, so that we can move forward? Because then I'll confirm that you've understood what we have said when I'm speaking English, and that's, the language that you should be able to interpret. So, PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. Just put it in the chat so that I know you're listening, so we can move forward. Because I'm not going to sit here and give you guys all of this content when you're not listening. So we need to know you're listening. It's like. Just put it in the chat. PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. It's not that hard to put it in the fucking chat. God damn. Look at that. Not hard. PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. Put it in the chat so we can move forward. Put it in the chat so we can move forward. Put it in the chat so we can move forward. Put it in the chat so we can move forward. Put it in the chat so we can move forward. Put it in the chat so we can move forward. Put it in the chat so we can move forward. Put it in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and make it work and make it pop. Get motherfucking people in here. Go to 4channel. Go to Game Talk. Go to Reddit. Go to Twitter. Get them up in here. I don't care. Go. Share the fucking show. World Class. Guess who made a video on World Class? And we're going to show it exclusively in theaters. We're going to show it exclusively in theaters. I'm going to rent out a theater for 2 hours. I'm going to say, you are a fan of the show, get on the fucking plane and fly to this theater to see an exclusive video that you will never see on the World Wide Web. How about that? You want that? You don't deserve it. PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. 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 We're not moving forward until you guys can figure that out. And you can't be bothered to figure that out. So how did you go to college? Well, you didn't go to college. That's the problem. I was accepted into Yale University, but I said, well, I don't, It's a Cybertruck! It's a Cybertruck! Oh, my God! Oh, there's a Cybertruck! Hold on. Deadass. There's a Cybertruck in person. We got to go interview the Cybertruck. Oh! Elon Musk! Hold on. There's a Cybertruck in real life. There's a Cybertruck. How do we get the phone on the camera? Oh my God, bro. Shit balls ass! Hold on. There's a Cybertruck. We can't adjust it. Son of a bitch. Stop supporting lowball super chats. Get him in here. I'm going to go talk to that Cybertruck owner and ask you what. He's leaving. Hold on. We got to zoom this in. Unbelievable. Okay, hold on. I think we figured this out here. No, we didn't. Unbelievable. Oh, Lord. Hello? The fuck? We got a big issue here. The Cybertruck is leaving! You stupid idiots! Hold on, we're going to zoom in on the Cybertruck here. Here, let me delete this one and see if that fixes the issue. No, it doesn't. Well, I guess we can't do it. Oh, Lord. Let me delete this one too so we can try and figure this out. That should, yeah, that should fix that. Okay, that's what that did. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and go over here. We're going to zoom in all the way. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can see the Cybertruck here. Coming through in a way that, hold on. Oh, Lord. Let's see if we can get a good view of the Cybertruck here. Oh, that's not zoomed in enough here. How do we zoom in more? Hold on, give me one moment here. Really? I guess that's all we can do in terms of zooming in. Oh. Well, we're going to have to figure this out in a way that makes sense. Give me one moment here, and we'll try and figure this out in a way that makes sense here. Just hold your fucking horses. We got a Cybertruck. We're seeing the Cyber. I'm going to go interview the Cybertruck owner. Hell, I think we need a ride in the Cybertruck. I think that would be fantastic. We're trying to get this up on the screen here, and unfortunately, it's just a lost cause right now. We're trying to get this up on the screen here, and unfortunately, it's a lost cause right now. Well, let's do this. There we go. And what we're going to do here, this is very complicated here. Very complicated here. So what we're going to do here. Yeah, and I'm not the only one that lives at home with my parents, so you can go ahead and watch that loser and feed into his lies. Okay. Let's see if we've got a better picture here. Let's see if we can figure this out in a way that makes sense. Aaron, by the way. Yep. Aaron, by the way. Look at the Cybertruck right there. Look at the Cybertruck right there. Holy motherfucking shit, babe. Woo! We got the Cybertruck right there. That is unbelievable. Look at that right there. Something you guys can't obviously afford. And you're probably against it too. For whatever reasons. Look at that right there. The Cybertruck. Holy motherfucking shit. The Cybertruck right there. Let's get a dub in the chat right here. We got an exclusive Camry. This deserves $50 right here to give you this exclusive view of the Cybertruck, which you obviously can't afford. We got the exclusive view of the Cybertruck here. It is nothing but a dub in the chat. We got, look at that right there. He's charging the Cybertruck up. This is fantastic. The Cybertruck here. Fantastic, unbelievable stuff, and just incredible. Okay.
Michael does.
Oh, someone's coming through finally.
Dr. Blitz super chatted $4.99.
That's what we're talking about. Dr. Blitz coming.
Ordering on the 26th. These bums had 4 years to.
That's what I'm talking. Dr. Blitz is not a poor peasant, and Dr. Blitz is coming through in a way that makes sense. That's what we love to hear, and that's what we love to see. Dr. Blitz is coming through in a way that makes sense with the $5 super chat as we are live dissecting the PlayStation 5 Pro. So let's go ahead and figure this out in a way that makes sense as we get back to it. PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. We're getting right back to it. We're making sure that everything is A-OK before we get right back into it, to the live dissection of the PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's go ahead and hit the like button. Let's go ahead and start sharing the show. Let's go ahead and start supporting the show, more importantly, so that we can afford the PlayStation 5 Pro as well. Okay, $700, big price tag. But quite frankly, when you really dissect this, it's not that there's a lot here, okay? We're going to dissect it, but we need you to start participating in a way that makes sense. Here we go. The PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing, okay? Anyone with a high IQ can figure this out, okay? Are you guys following along? Are you guys following along? The PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. Well, Dr. Blitz came through with the $2 super chat. Who the fuck's this guy? $2 super chat, by the way. I thought it was a $5. How the fuck did that play out on the screen? I thought we had it up to $4.99. That's what we're talking about. This guy's putting the PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing in the chat. We need you to do the same to start participating with the show in a way that makes sense as we dissect this live. And Chris H. did come through with the $2. Hold on, what the fuck's going on here? We have a massive glitch in the system. Never mind. Well, the Cybertruck is still there. It's going to take him about 30. It's going to take him about 30 minutes, an hour to charge his Cybertruck up. That's crazy. That can never be me. Imagine sitting there for 60 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever the. How long is he going to sit there for? I mean, he's going to have to charge that Cybertruck up. They don't charge that quickly. Okay, we're going to go ahead and dissect this right now. We're tired of waiting. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Okay. Here we go. The biggest point, and this is what you need to know and understand. And you can't wrap your head around it now, but the PlayStation 5 Pro, at least as it stands right now, is the definitive place to play GTA 6. This is not an opinion. This is, as it stands right now, as of this broadcast, September 11, 2024, it is the definitive place to play GTA 6. And I think for that alone, it's a big fucking deal, okay? If Xbox has an answer to the PlayStation 5 Pro, then we will wait and see, and they still have time. They still have time. But as it stands right now, since GTA 6 is not initially on PC, the PlayStation 5 Pro is the definitive place to play GTA 6. Now, you peasants and you losers in here, you have no opinion on GTA 6, but as soon as Rockstar pulls the curtain back yet again for Trailer 2, as soon as Rockstar pulls the curtain back yet again for Trailer 2, yo ass is going to be right up in that conversation. Okay? So don't tell me that you don't care about GTA 6 when it's the talk of the town in about 2.5 months from now. Because again, where it stands right now is the PlayStation 5 Pro is the definitive place to play GTA 6. The definitive place to play GTA 6. It is a fact, not an opinion. Of course, this could change, but right now, as it stands, PlayStation 5 Pro is the definitive place to experience Grand Theft Auto 6, the biggest game of the entire games industry. And you might not care about that now, and maybe it's okay for you to not care about that now, but in 2025, unless something changes, especially on the Xbox side, this is the place to play and experience the biggest game of all of video games, Grand Theft Auto 6. The PS5 Pro, since it's not on PC, at least initially, and initially is a big key factor. Imagine being a PC Master Race elitist and saying, well, I can wait 18 months to play the definitive version. That could never be me. Okay? PlayStation 5 Pro is the definitive place to play GTA 6. You will not outperform it. You will not find another place unless Xbox has something to show for in the next 15 months or so where you're going to experience GTA 6 in its most high fidelity form on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Sony has made a damn point. You can't see this right now, but this is for the future, and this is going to make a hell of a lot of sense when GTA 6 is going to need the extra GPU power and extra bells and whistles, faster memory that the PlayStation 5 Pro offers. You're going to get a cleaner image. You're going to get a higher IQ image if that is important to you. You're not going to get less for $700. Just know that. Okay? The PlayStation 5 Pro is the definitive place to play GTA 6. That is the reality of the situation. The spammers are coping and seething. Look in the mirror, bud. You're a loser. The definitive place to play GTA 6. That's why if we had a mod, we would assemble a mod, but the mods can't be bothered to do anything. It's quite frankly sad. The Cybertruck is still charging up. The Cybertruck is still charging up. Upon Fee knows what I'm talking about. We're just getting started. We are just getting started here. This is the definitive place to play GTA 6, the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, of course, this could change, but as of this broadcast, September of 2024, and probably for the next 6 or so months, if not the next year. If the PlayStation 5 Pro is the definitive place to play GTA 6 as it stands right now. Okay, there's nothing else that is going to come close unless Xbox has something up their sleeve. It's really that simple. We need you guys to start supporting the show because it's getting awfully quiet in here, and I don't think that we're listening to the best of our ability. It's like high school all up in here. You know, when you were in high school, you didn't understand why the teacher was frustrated, but now I understand why the teacher was frustrated because you guys don't listen. You guys, class is in session in here, and World Class is talking, and World Class is giving you the best video game takes on the internet, and you guys cannot be bothered to give World Class the time of day. You guys cannot be bothered to give World Class an actual, you just can't, okay? And it's quite frankly sad. That's why we're never going to show you that video. You want to see the video, you come to the theater. It's as simple as that. We're going to have a private viewing. The PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. Definitive place to play GTA 6. We're just getting started. So you losers who pretend to be PlayStation fanboys and are crying over this, you're not a PlayStation fan. Okay, they have 3 models of the PlayStation 5, PS5 Slim, discless, PS5 Slim with the disc, and of course the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's what you got. And I think they did raise the price of the standard PS5 Pro, but it's still a great entry point to experience all of what the PlayStation 5 has to offer if this is too much for you to handle $700. So again, the PS5 Pro is amazing. This ain't bait. This ain't sarcasm. It's just the cold hard facts, and you don't want to listen. This is the definitive place to play GTA 6. That is a fact as it stands right now. You can't argue with that. You can't debate that. You can't refute that. So just shut down and zip your lip because you're not listening. Okay? You guys are literally not listening. You should be so excited that World Class has broken this down for you so that you don't have to think because you're not capable of thinking. So again, the definitive place to play GTA 6. You don't care now, but you will when Trailer 2 comes out in about 2 months. Then it's going to be a talk of the town again. Oh, GTA 6, we didn't care about it. Well, we don't care that you didn't care. And then you're going to come back up in here when the Trailer 2 drops, and you're going to sit there and you're going to say, yes, we do care about Rockstar's new title, GTA 6. But you came back up in here all summer long. We didn't have anything to say about GTA 6. We needed a new trailer. I don't need a new trailer for that slop. Okay? I can dissect the game without even seeing another trailer for it. It's pretty fucking obvious where it stands. Okay? But nonetheless, that's what you guys need out of it. So, with that said, we understand that this first point isn't a big point because you can't get on board with this idea that GTA 6 is an important game right now. Okay? But next year, that will be the talk of the town. Okay? So here we go. This is the reality of the situation. PS5 Pro is amazing. Again, definitive place to play GTA 6, okay? We got 4K 60 with ray tracing on. Now, I don't know if they can guarantee 4K 60 with ray tracing on in every title, but I'm assuming that that's what they're aiming for, up to 60 frames with ray tracing on. Now, let's dissect that. 4K 60 with ray tracing on. Show me where you can get that anywhere else for the $700 price tag. Show me. Show me. Show me where you can get 4K 60 with ray tracing on for the 700 and whatever price tag. You can't. So you might look at this and say, well, this is off-putting at $700. You know, we just can't handle it. There is absolutely no way that we're spending this amount of money on this console. But when you really look at what you're getting, it's still a value because you can't get 4K 60 with ray tracing on for $700. It's impossible. Show me. Show me. Show me that you can get 4K 60 with ray tracing on for $700. Go ahead and build the PC first. I'll go to Micro Center today. Okay? And we'll build the PC. Well, actually, there's not a Micro Center around here. But if there was a Micro Center around here, I'd go there right now. And I'd ask, hey, we have a budget of $750. Can we do 4K 60 with ray tracing? And the answer's not going to be yes. The answer's not going to be yes. Okay? This is the reality of the situation. It is the definitive place to play GTA 6. Future-proof. Locked in. Boom, done. Buy the damn console. It's not hard. It's not hard. So you're future-proofed with GTA 6, the biggest game in all of video games, unless Xbox has an answer, which they might. But for now, we don't know if they do. The Cybertruck is gone. We have an update on the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck is gone. Unbelievable. Wow, that took he must have the fast charging ability. Guys, how long was that? How long was that? The fast charging ability, the Cybertruck guy's already gone. When did we show the Cybertruck? 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago? He had a 30-minute fast charge on the Cybertruck. He's out of here. We just saw the Cybertruck. You don't see those too often around here. This is a... You don't see it too often around here. Nonetheless, the definitive place to play, GTA 6. We have 4K 60 with ray tracing on. I don't know if this is a guarantee for every title, but I'm assuming that that's what they're targeting with the PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay? If you guys can't figure it out, then I don't know what to tell you. If you guys can't figure it out, I don't know what to tell you. Because we're moving on. Cheaper than PC gaming, okay? For what you're getting, and this goes right back into the 4K 60 with ray tracing on point, this is cheaper than PC gaming. So yes, $700 is a lot of money for a console, but when you compare it to PC gaming, and until someone can come in here with a high IQ, which they can, then I'm wrong. I'm right, okay? Okay, I'm right about this, and that's just the reality situation. $700 PC, you can't build a PC that's going to get you 4K 60 with ray tracing on. It's not happening. It's not happening for $700. It's not happening. You can go to PC Part Picker right now, and you can try and configure that in a way that makes sense. It's going to be more than $700, okay? So for $700, the value is still there. And yesterday I said the value wasn't there, but then I really thought about what you're getting with this package, and I said, well, where can you get 4K 60 with ray tracing on for $700? The answer is you can't. So now the PC fanboys, the PC master race, they're in shambles. They're foaming at the mouth because they no longer have GTA 6, right? That's not in their cards. They don't have GTA 6. This is the definitive place to play GTA 6. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. GTA 6 could come out on the PC a year after the initial the initial release is what's important for GTA 6. It's not 12 months later. The initial release for GTA 6 is what's important. When can you play this as soon as possible? And where can you more importantly play it with the best experience possible? It's no further than PlayStation 5 Pro, the definitive place to play the GTA 6 experience. The biggest game in all of video games. 4K 60 with ray tracing on for probably most titles. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be a guarantee, but nonetheless, Sony might have some magic sauce with this console. They have the three big things. I forgot what they are. It's ray tracing, it's AI upscaling, and it's a higher clock GPU. Right? It's a much powerful, more GPU. Now, a lot of these losers on the internet think that they're game developers, and they think that they know how these things fucking work because they saw Linus Tech Tips tell you how these losers on these internet, they're just losers. Okay, you think you know more than these people that actually have fucking jobs and they make six figures every fucking year? You are dumb, stupid as shit. Okay? So don't sit there and say that Sony doesn't know what they're talking about when you're an idiot that's fucking a loser and you're not making six figures. You're not an engineer at Sony. You have no fucking idea. Okay? Shut up. I'm getting sick and tired of it. These dumbasses think they know more than the actual people that fucking do it. That's the internet mindset. Okay? In high school, what they need to start teaching is that the internet is cancerous. Let's call it this class. Don't go on the internet. That should be the new fucking classroom. So that they can train the students to get outside and get a real fucking job and get a real fucking life instead of wasting their entire existence on the fucking internet like all of you have, and myself included. But at least I make some money on the internet. So that's a plus. And I entertain millions every year. So with that said, that's where we stand. Okay? We're not even halfway through this list and you guys are seething and coping. Look at this right here. It just gets better. Woo! Sony is on fire here. This is a $700 machine. A $700 machine. The definitive place to play GTA 6 is locked in. 4K 60 with ray tracing on, probably for most titles. We can't confirm if it's for every title, but I'm assuming that's what they want to target. Cheaper than PC gaming. These are all facts. And not only that, but you're literally getting 8K gaming, okay? This is not a troll. It is the truth. You can look it up. Type it in right now if you don't believe me. You are getting 8K, and it might not be native resolution, but you're still getting 8K gaming with Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5 Pro, okay? You're getting 8K gaming, Gran Turismo 7, it's confirmed, on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, don't act like you know how this console works when you're not an engineer at Sony. Digital Foundry doesn't have access to this console. Okay, no one knows how this console works. It's new technology. Don't just sit there and assume that you know how this console works. They literally developed brand new technology for this console. They literally developed brand new technology for this console. And you want to sit there and surmise, and you want to sit there and say, well, this is how it works. Really? The entitlement. Oh, I know how the PlayStation 5 Pro works. You know, yeah, you really do you? Because you worked with the engineers at Sony on this? You know the architecture of it? No, you don't. You're a loser. You don't know computer science, okay? Sit the fuck down. It's unreal how you have a basic rudimentary sort of understanding of how computers work, and then you think you know everything, right? You know how all of this works, right? You don't know shit. Shut your bitch ass up. Sony has made brand new technology for this console, okay? No one knows how it works except the engineers at Sony because they haven't given people the opportunity to dissect any of that shit. So literally no one on this planet knows how it works unless you're Sony and the engineers over there. Okay? You can disagree. I don't care. It's literally brand new technology.
Michael does life.
Someone's coming through. Let's see what he has to say. Turbo Bastard coming through. I'm cracking over the root beer.
Bastard super chatted $5. If it improved HDR, included the disk drive, and Octavius bundle, then
you
I
boomers need to get away from this idea. The disk drive doesn't matter, okay? I don't care anymore. I seriously just don't care. I cared last year about discs. I don't care anymore about discs. It doesn't matter to me. Get with the times, or just, you know, this is the same tech. This is the same discussion as the Cybertruck versus the combustion engine. You idiots can't get with the time. So guess what's going to happen? You're going to be left behind. Because in 35 plus years from now, do you think that the combustion engine is still going to be around? The answer is no. The answer is no. You really think that in 35 years? Hell, in 25 years. Do you really think that the combustion engine is still going to be around? The answer is no. So get with the times with video games. It's all digital. It's the way it is, and you're going to love it. Tired of these dumb boomers. Sit around and collect these discs. Who cares? All the games are trash. I don't want to own the game anyway. Quite frankly, I don't. So if they take it from my library, great. I didn't want to own the fucking game anyway. I don't care. I don't want to own anything. I don't care. I don't care. These games are trash. Why would I want to own them? I'll play it, and then I'm done with it. And then we move on to the next game. Don't need to own it. Don't need to own it. Let's continue. The PS5 Pro Game Boost. Holy shit. I mean, this is not me trolling. If you want to go look up the facts for yourself because you think I'm a fucking troll, I don't care. These are just the cold, hard facts, and you can disagree with them until the cows come home. I don't care. Okay? This is all true. You guys are not listening, and the poor peasants in here are coping and seething. Sony has won. Sony has redefined the entire gaming industry. They have brand new technology in this thing. We do not know how their upscaling technology works because it's not in anything else. So don't sit there and assume and surmise that you know how the upscaling technology works when you fucking don't have a clue. Tired of these idiots on the internet thinking that they know how all these damn consoles work and this, that, and the third when you don't have the position. What's your fucking resume? I'm done. You know, they're not going to hire you just because you think you know how to make a better movie than Steven Spielberg. You have to show that you can make a better movie than Steven Spielberg. And then maybe they'll consider you, but that's not a guarantee. So don't sit there and say, well, you know how these things are built and how the silicon works and all of this shit. When you have no fucking idea, you have no understanding, you have no education, sit the fuck down. I'm sick and tired of these poor peasants in here. $500 minimum super chats. Let's go. Jesus Lord.
$5. Why doesn't it come with a hard drive for $700? So saddest it's ever been.
What the fuck's this guy talking about? Hold on. What the fuck's this loser talking about? What is this guy talking about? He's smoking crack. Why doesn't it come with a hard drive for $700? We got so many low IQ people in here. It's so sad. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's get back into this because you guys are not listening. PS5 Pro Game Boost, over 8,500 titles. This is literally within the PlayStation blog. You want a source? I'll fucking spam the source, bud. PlayStation 5 Pro Game Boost. 8,500 titles are going to potentially utilize the PlayStation 5 Pro Game Boost. Now, what does that mean? Is it going to upscale the old PS4 games? Is it going to get a higher I don't fucking know. But it sounds like it's going to be better, right? So, motherfucking ass, the games industry, what Sony has done is that they have realized that the modern gaming landscape is ass, right? These developers can't put shit out. They don't want to go to the office and work because they voted for fucking Kamala Harris, right? And they're too busy shoving the soy latte up their fucking ass, right? And identifying as, you know, whoever they want to, right? Whatever, okay? But you have to understand that Sony has went backwards and said, okay, we're just going to make the ultimate fucking PlayStation 4. You love the games on the PlayStation 4. They perform and look better than ever before here. Motherfucking ass, we got 8K gaming for $700. It is cheaper than PC gaming. We have 4K 60 with ray tracing on. It is the definitive place to play GTA 6. They have just destroyed the entire gaming industry. They have won the console war, and I'm about ready to make a motherfucking thread on 4channel to inform the peasants over there that Sony has fucking won. We need motherfucking 5,000 motherfucking viewers up in here to educate the masses that Sony has won, to educate the losers that PlayStation has just made a damn point. Phil Spencer has thrown the motherfucking towel in. $1 trillion motherfucking company. And motherfucking ass, what have they done? They have no response to the PlayStation 5 Pro. And Sony, who is in shambles, they came out of the woodwork and they said, here you go. You want a premium console? We're giving you a premium console. And the gamers sat there and said, we don't want a premium console because we can't afford it. So you wanted it. And then when it became a reality, you didn't want it. If you are still in high school, you need to go to college. Sony has won the console war. It's over. It is an objective fact as of this broadcast. No one can debate it. PC gaming is dead. No one can debate it. PC gaming is dead. This is a breakthrough, and you don't see it. I don't understand. You're getting 8K gaming. Gran Turismo 7. Literally confirmed. Not an opinion, we're not surmising that it can do 8K. We're literally getting 8K gaming with Gran Turismo 7. Okay? Is it true 8K? No. Because that's not, the computer science is not there. Even the 5090 won't be able to do 8K gaming. How much you want to bet on that? You think the 5090 can do 8K gaming? Nope. And even if it can, guess what? The 5090 is $3,000 probably dollars, right? Probably $3,000. So if you want to go ahead and spend that money, then go ahead. Be an idiot. Imagine buying a 5090 and just playing video games on it. Could never be me. Utilize your fucking graphics card. Please do something with it. Like it's just like you guys have such great power in your computers. You don't even know what you have. And you don't do anything with it. You just sit on the internet all day and you just play these games and look at the fucking benchmarks and go, oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit, it's Loserville in here. You have all of this power. How many teraflops is the 4070? I got the 4070 Ti. Let's see how many teraflops this is. 4070 Ti teraflops. We don't know. Let's ask the AI. This is where the AI comes in because we need some help. Google isn't helping. Hey there. How many teraflops is the 4070 Ti video card? Simple answer. We have no audio. 40 teraflops? The 4070 Ti has 40 teraflops. Now, if we look at a supercomputer from 2001, let's see how many teraflops that had. We're talking about a supercomputer. 2001. In 2001, it had 12.3 teraflops. You have what you have and you... NVIDIA. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're going to have to recap here. We're going to have to just do this so you guys can start listening. I need you guys to start listening in here. I need you to get your wallets out and start supporting this amazing content, okay? It's really not that hard because you're not going to buy this console. You just want to hear me bitch and whine and complain. So get your ass up in here and start supporting this show so that we can buy this on day one and we can bitch and whine and complain about it day one. Okay? PlayStation 5 Pro is amazing. This is the definitive place to play GTA 6. 4K 60 with ray tracing on. My 4070 Ti can't even fucking do that as far as I know. Cheaper than PC gaming. Okay, cheaper than PC gaming. Okay, 8K gaming enabled for at least Gran Turismo 7. We have PS5 Pro Game Boost, over 8,500 titles. What does this ultimately entail? I have no fucking idea. But the games are presumably going to look and play maybe better than, well, they are going to, than ever before. So if you have a great backlog of PlayStation 4 games, motherfucking ass, these are going to look so fucking amazing. And last but not least, we have a 2 terabyte SSD and Wi-Fi 7, the latest Wi-Fi technology. So you're getting faster connection speeds, download, upload, the whole shebang. How is this a terrible package? I need you guys to play contrarian in here, and I need you to explain to me why you think that this is a terrible deal when you're still getting a great value here for $700. It is not bait. It is not a troll. This is a higher level thinker stream. It is a higher level thinker broadcast, and I am right and you are wrong, and that's the way it is. Show me a PC. I'm going to call Micro Center right now. And I'm going to say we need a 2 terabyte SSD. We need a Wi-Fi card in there that enables Wi-Fi 7. I don't even know if that's a fucking thing right now. Okay, I don't know if the motherboards even support that shit. Okay, and I need to be able to do 8K gaming, and I need to also be able to do 4K 60 with most current games. Well, guess what the fucking price is going to be? At least $3,000. So you're telling me that this is a blatant ripoff and that Sony has jumped the ship when this is an incredible value when you compare it to PC gaming, which of course this is going up against more so than anything because there's no other console that compares. So what do you compare it to? What do you compare it to? Just communicate with me. I implore you to communicate with me because you can't even be bothered to do that. 3060 Ti. Let's look at the price of the 3060 Ti. What does this graphics card do? 3060 Ti. This is saying $359 for the 3060 Ti. This is a graphics card that is nearly 2 generations old that is not going to be able to do 4K 60. I can tell you that right now. The 3060 Ti cannot do 4K 60. If anyone wants to challenge that, then I implore you to get on the line or communicate in the fucking chat and tell me that I'm wrong. Okay? Because you're wrong. The value that you're getting here on paper right now, it doesn't make sense. We understand that. But this is incredible, okay? It really is. Sony has made a damn point. They have come out of the woodwork. They have delivered the premium ultimate console, and you guys can't handle the fact that they've done that. Why? You gamers wanted a premium PlayStation 5. This doesn't erase the current PlayStation 5. This doesn't make your current PlayStation 5 obsolete. This is giving the gamer enthusiasts more of what they asked for, okay? It's really that simple. You don't need a PlayStation 5 Pro. You don't have to buy the PlayStation 5 Pro. But if you want to buy the PlayStation 5 Pro, this is the best that money can buy. This is the best that money can buy. And quite frankly, when do the pre-orders go live? I have no idea. But I'm going to assume that if you don't pre-order this, when the pre-orders go live, it's going to be hard as fuck to get for at least the next 6 months or so. And I could be wrong on that. This guy is saying a 4060. This guy is saying a 4060. The 4060 graphics card is how much money? The 4060 graphics card is how much money? Really? Oh, they marked the price down. $300? What the fuck? Well, the new generation is probably on the horizon. So $300 for the 4060, 8 gigabytes of video memory. What can the 4060 do? I don't think it can do 4K 60 with ray tracing on. I'm pretty sure it can. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Okay, that's just for the graphics card. You're saying $300 for the 4060. You got to add the CPU. Okay, you got to add the fucking 2 terabyte SSD. That's going to cost a little bit. You're going to have to add the 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's going to be more than $700. Wi-Fi 7? Yeah. It's still, you're going to spend all that. You're going to spend more money on building a PC, and you're not going to have the definitive place to play GTA 6. The biggest game in all of video games. Are you guys really serious right now? Dusty Rhodes is coming through with the 5. That's what we love to see, bud. Dusty Rhodes is coming through with the $5 super chat. Didn't know why it played out here. They should just name it PS4 Super Pro Plus. What games are we going to play that we haven't already played to death already? Well, Death Stranding will perform the best on this. Silent Hill 2 will probably perform the best on this. I don't understand. Every game is going to play better on this machine. You're not going to run into an instance where the PS5 Pro plays the game worse than the original PS5. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you run out and get a PS5 Pro and your monitor doesn't support, 120 hertz or whatever the case may be, then, well, you're not getting the full. So you basically have to upgrade your television. If it's a trashy television, you're going to have to upgrade your television to a pretty modern television. If I were going all out, I would say, well, we're going to get the PS5 Pro. We're also going to get a modern television that, OLED, variable refresh rate, all this bullshit. because that's essentially what you're going to have to pair this up with. A pawn fee is coming through in a way that makes sense. I've never seen more fake gamers exposed in one go. PS5 Pro is amazing. Why is the internet, why are they against this machine? PlayStation just came out of the woodwork with brand new technology, by the way. We do not know how their upscaling technology works. We can assume how it works, but we literally do not know how it works. It could be, it is all new technology.
Michael does lies.
And they're using machine learning.
Upon face super chatted £5. I've never seen more fake gamers exposed in one go.
Exactly.
PS5 Pro is amazing.
Well, a lot of people that have the PlayStation 5, they feel like, this is a spit in the face because now their machine is obsolete. This is how technology works. Every year, the technology gets updated, right? New CPUs every year, okay? New iPhones every year. New Samsung phones every year. This is how it works. There's new cars every year. So I don't know why you guys are getting butthurt. The PlayStation 5's been out for 4 fucking years. It's not like it just came out last month and Sony's coming out and saying, hey, no, we have a PS5 Pro now. That's not what's happening. This is a longer, this is what you need to know and understand. This is a longer time frame. PS4 came out in 2013. PS4 Pro came out in 2016. That's a 3-year wait. So they waited 3 years for the PS4 Pro, and they waited longer here. Sony waited longer here. They've waited nearly 4 years to put out the PlayStation 5 Pro, unless my math is wrong, and it could very well be. But they have seemingly waited longer to put out the PlayStation 5 Pro. So what is there to complain about? The price tag? Okay. Well, the price tag isn't that high when you consider what you're getting. Show me a PC build right now and send the damn link and show me where you can get a build that's $700 that is going to match up with this performance. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And then you got these losers saying, well, the CPU in this is going to be the bottleneck. The CPU is going to be the bottleneck. Is it really going to be the bottleneck? No, it's not. It's not. Because what game is going to fully utilize the CPU anyway? Nothing. Because they have to ensure parity, right? This isn't the only console that's out. They have to develop GTA 6 for the Series S. So why does the CPU matter? Really, honestly. And back in the day, the CPU power was never really a concern. You had to have a video card that was powerful. It was nothing to do with the fucking CPU. Your CPU didn't matter. They made dual cores back in the day. About 15 years ago, you had a fucking dual core PC, bud. Because that's what they made. Hell, barely quad core. So now all of a sudden, y'all want to get up on this CPU hype. Motherfucking ass, that was never an equation when running a video game. The video card was always the most important fucking thing. I don't understand how you don't understand this. Okay, but GTA 6 is coming out for the Series S. So the bottleneck is happening regardless because they have to develop the same game on every platform, but the PS5 Pro is going to, Can we make it make sense? These salty PC players, they need to get out of their and touch, well, they need to get outside and touch grass because, quite frankly, they can't handle it. $700 PC is not a good deal if you want to play games in 1080p. You're not tech savvy. You're not tech savvy. You have no opinion. You're just making insults. I'm not, that's a disrespectful comment. I am tech savvy. I'm more tech savvy than you, bud. You're not tech savvy. You have no opinion. You have no thought process on this at all. You can't refute the points on the screen. You can't rebuttal the points on the screen. You didn't succeed in debate class because you suck. So don't come in here and say, I don't know what I'm talking about when you can't even make an argument. You can't even plead your case because you're a fucking loser, okay? You're simply a loser. You can't explain to me why I'm not tech savvy because apparently I'm wrong about the PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm not wrong about the PlayStation 5 Pro. You are. For $700, you're not getting anything like this anywhere else. We're not saying that you need to buy this, okay? No one is saying that. You could stick with your PS5 and you're going to love it, right? It's how it always is. You know, I didn't even upgrade to the PS4 Pro when it came out. I didn't upgrade to that damn thing. Why would I want to do that? I think this is a bigger leap than the PS4 Pro. The PS4 Pro was not a big leap in my opinion. This is a bigger leap on paper. Because clearly the current PS5 is just not powerful enough to do what you know, you have, you know, and one of the things that they said in the presentation was that they kind of want to make that option kind of to go away. And that's what we need. We just want to play our games with the fidelity and the performance as well, and this is getting us closer to that. Maybe the PlayStation 6 will be the definitive console, because by then the technology will keep up. But right now, this is, you know, this is very impressive. And these people are complaining about $700, but these people, they go out and spend $3,000 on their PC, and then they complain about a $700 console. Really? Really? How many teraflops is the PlayStation 5 Pro? Because there were rumors that it was like 22 teraflops. They are saying 17 teraflops for the PlayStation 5 Pro. 17 teraflops, potentially. 17 teraflops for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Alana Pierce is acting in the new upcoming VHS movie, and she is doing... Okay. What does that have to do with anything that we're talking about? See, this is why these losers just can't figure it out. This is why these losers can't figure it out. Okay? What does this have to do with what we're talking about? What does this have to do with what we're talking about? Has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Sounds a bit low. Well, I just Googled it. I don't know. I don't think that could be measured until the PlayStation 5 Pro is out, until Digital Foundry gets it, and a bunch of tech savvy. I don't understand. PC players were bragging about how they can play games at 4K 60 by building a PC for about $3,000. Sony did it for $700. Now they are going through it. Also, the PS4 Pro didn't have an upgraded GPU. Well, then it's over. Sony has cracked the code. They have developed a console for $700 that is giving you $3,000 potentially worth of performance here. Or, you know, at least $2,000 worth of performance. I mean, that's great. That's an incredible value. Of course, for a console, $700 is insanity, right? But you don't have to buy this version. It's not the only version of the PlayStation 5. So you tell me how that makes any sense. What about the huge improvement to PSVR 2 with the Pro? Yeah, there's going to be a huge improvement there, but I didn't bring it up because I don't think anyone bought the PlayStation VR 2, so I don't think that's a really big talking point. There's more improvements. There's more than what I have here. There's more than what I have here. You get a 2 terabyte SSD. I think that's the minimum these days. That's the minimum. Even 2 terabyte, I don't know, is really enough. But, you know, how much is a 2 terabyte SSD? I bet that's at least $150. Especially the speed that one's at. 2 terabyte SSD, $117, but we don't know if that's the same speed as the PlayStation 5 one. So you know you could upgrade the SSD in the PS5, but you need one that's super fast. You need one that's at a certified speed to do it. Yeah, and I'm assuming those cost a little bit more. You don't need to spend $3,000 on a PC unless you want 4K gaming. Okay, well, this does 4K 60 with ray tracing on for $700. This does 4K 60 with ray tracing on for $700. I don't understand. How is this an L? How is this an L? Just trade in your original PS5 to make the Pro less expensive? Yeah. It's not native 4K. You have no facts. You have literally no facts. This guy is coming in here and claiming that he has inside information that the PlayStation 5 Pro is not native 4K. Show me one source. Show me one source. Show me one source. Show me one source. You can't. These guys come in here and they just sit there and they have nothing to say. I don't understand. How is AI an excuse to charge more? That's software. It's literally hardware. Screenshots from the technical document include a mention of 67 teraflops, 16-bit floating point calculations, which works out to be 33.5 teraflops in a single precision computer. Well, that's fantastic. That's even more than we thought. It's even a better value then. We'll just add that to the list. 33.5 teraflops potentially. I mean, Jesus Lord. Where are you getting that elsewhere? Your PC is $1,500 and it smokes this bum-ass system. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And even if it does, here's the other kicker that you're not listening. The PS5 Pro is going to draw less power than your PC. So what do you want for your electricity bill? Do you want to pay a higher electric bill or do you want to pay a lower one? Because the PS5 is going to draw less power than your monster-ass PC, right? From the 1970s, okay? When I first got a desktop PC with a video card that looks like a fucking brick, I thought to myself, this looks like we're back in the fucking Stone Age. Why does this need to be this big? I mean, it's crazy. Why do we need all of these fans and all of this cooling? Like, what the fuck is this? It's insane to me. There's a lot of bullshit in the chat here. You have no facts on the 4K resolution, if it's upscaled, if it's native, or anything like that. You have no facts. Until you can come in here with a damn link from PlayStation.com or anything like that, you have no opinion on this. Shut your mouth. And NVIDIA's been doing it for years, okay? It's called DLSS. Nothing new. You think your graphics card can do native 4K? Well, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Because guess what? The performance is going to fucking tank. Go ahead and try and run Alan Wake 2 in 4K. Native 4K without DLSS on. Go ahead. Go ahead. See if you can get 60 frames. Go ahead. Make it make sense. These people don't know what they're talking about. The PS5 Pro deniers are reaching. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they're complaining. I don't understand. If Xbox did this, I can understand the hate train. But this is Sony, right? Sony gets a big pass. The Bias Noy Games media, they're in full effect. I mean, honestly. 4070 Ti Super plays 4K 60. You are joking. Okay, the 4070 Ti is about a $600. It's about an $800 graphics card, dumbass. It's an $800 graphics card. That's for the graphics card alone. You're an idiot. There's no value there. There's no value. Oh, you're rich and you can flaunt. Well, that's great. Let's see that. Why don't you hit that super chat button down there and donate $500 to the show, and then motherfucking ass, I'll take my shirt off and fucking say your name for 5 hours straight. Well, don't do that because I'm not. But you know what I'm saying? If money isn't an option, then yeah, go balls to the walls and wait for your 5090. I don't care. What I'm telling you, for $700, what you're getting is actually a fantastic deal. Now, it might not seem like that in the console space because we have yet to see a $700 console since what, the fucking Panasonic 3DO? Gran Turismo 7 is already confirmed in 8K. Is it native 8K? Probably not, but who cares? Because we're not expecting native 8K for $700. That's absolutely, well, if they can crack that code, then fucking ass. This shit will be selling off like hotcakes. That's what I'm saying. Input funny. You get what you pay for. Exactly. You want the premium. You want the elite PlayStation 5 experience. This is it. So how is this a bad thing? How is this a bad thing? You can't imagine how the content could possibly be worse, yet you're in here rattling your mouth 24/7, so clearly you're just mentally ill. Can't help you there. PS5 Pro Astrobot Christmas tree, excellent gift. The PC people are reaching, tell them they pay like $2,000 a month, also huge machine, and want to convert with a $700 Pro. This is going to be less power consumption. This is going to generate less heat. It's going to be quieter than your PC more than likely. Make it make sense. In the console space, $700 is a lot, but when you start comparing, because you can't compare this to the Series X. This is above the Series X. The Series X is still not as powerful. And that's what I said. In the next 15 months, is Xbox going to have an answer to this? Maybe they will. And maybe it will be even more powerful, and maybe, it'll be more expensive or less. But right now, this is where it stands. $700 to play games from 2019? Okay, well, that's what you're doing on your PC, too. You literally get less features with the Pro model. It's digital, and you have to pay for a stand and a disc tray. Laugh my ass off. PlayStation fanboys are down tremendous. Okay, PC gaming, you don't put the disc in the PC. So it's okay for PC gaming to be all digital, but console can't be because, well, it's a console. No, it's over. Discs are done. Discs are done, bud. You need to get with the times. Your argument makes no sense because you're saying, well, it's inferior because it doesn't have a disk drive, yet you love PC gaming, which is all digital and it's all monopolized by fucking Steam, and so make that make sense, but okay. Makes no sense. It will be fake AI upscaled 4K. $4090 is already obsolete. $5090 is coming soon in a month. That's what I'm saying. Okay, and guess what? The $5090 is probably going to be $3,000. So, and the new Intel chips are coming out, and so if you want to go down that road and spend fucking $5,000 on the greatest PC fucking build ever assembled, then you can do that. But not everyone can, and this is the solution here. To give you a taste of 4K 60 ray tracing 8K gaming in certain select titles, PS5 Pro Game Boost, 8,500 titles. And you know what? Maybe fucking Bloodborne is one of those titles. What if you were to put Bloodborne in this fucking machine? You know, because everyone's clamoring for that. Why does it smell like fucking sewage out here? But what if everyone was, you know, what if you could put Bloodborne in your PlayStation 5 Pro, because you can buy the disc drive for it, right? You put Bloodborne in your PlayStation 5 or just download it from the fucking store, and it just automatically upscales the son of a bitch using AI, and it just fucking, you know, creates frames that weren't there and runs it at 60. I mean, what a fucking ass. It's got AI, you know, so... Hell, if it does that, then the internet's going to fucking change their mind about this, and they're going to come out of the woodwork and say that this thing's amazing. It's really not that hard. Look up PSSR. You have no idea how the technology works. It's brand new technology. It's brand new technology. Why does it smell like sewage out here? It's brand new technology. All this hardware but no games. Okay, well that's everywhere you look. Oh, this trucker's lost. He turned around. People out here buying a $1,200 phone and complaining about a good working PS5 Pro console. That's what I'm saying. Now, granted, the phone does a lot more. Your phone does everything, so you really can't compare. But I will tell you that, yeah, you know, the phones are so expensive these days, it's insanity. And yet we're complaining about a $700 console that gives you the latest Wi-Fi 7, 2 terabyte SSD, faster memory, by the way. Okay, I didn't even put that on here. That's a big point. Faster memory. PS5 Pro Game Boost, 8,500 titles. That's straight from the PlayStation blog. 8K Gaming, GTA 7. That's the one confirmed title, at least as of this broadcast. Cheaper than PC Gaming, and you know, the PC gamers will love to just argue and sit there and say it's not, but it is. 4K 60 with ray tracing on, and it is, and this is the biggest one, the definitive place to play GTA 6, and this will come in handy next year at this time. This will come in handy next year at this time, because if this game is so amazing, okay, let's go ahead and read this loser. He put a whole fucking. You can buy a $700 PC, but sure, it won't be as good as the PS5 Pro. When the PS6 comes out, you can save that money you would have spent on the PS6, upgrade your GPU. Okay, well, the PS6 probably isn't coming out until fucking 2028, if we had to guess. So, of course, we don't know, but I would assume 2028 PS6. And at that point, the PS6 will probably do 8K and 30 frames. I would hope, natively. That's a long time from now. 4 years. I mean, the technology is going to advance pretty quick. It smells like fucking sewage out here. It smells like sewage out here. It smells like sewage out here. I agree, 2027 or 2028. Imagine defending PC in 2024. It can never be you. 2IQ take. You convinced me to buy the PS5 Pro. Well, I'm not here to really sell you on. I'm just saying, for $700, it looks incredible. For $700, it looks incredible. For $700, it looks incredible. I'm going to flip-flop just to fit your current argument. Have no idea what you're talking about. Have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not doing a poll. These losers don't deserve a poll. They hardly sell physical discs anymore. They purposely are making all digital, harder to buy in stores. We're not doing a poll. Smells like sewage out here. Something's backed up. Well, right now, right now, the only people that are going to probably go out and buy this are the tech enthusiasts and the YouTubers and things like that. That want to review it because it's a hot item this holiday season. But, most people aren't going to upgrade. That's not for everyone. However, this time next year, when GTA 6 is out, or not out, but when it's coming sooner rather than later at that point, then it maybe will make sense to get the PlayStation 5 Pro. $700 to play what? Generation hardly started since they are sitting behind making PS4 versions. Okay, well, this is going to be the definitive place to play the PS4 games too. It's got the PS5 Pro game boost, and physical media will be dead in 4 years. It's pretty much already out. Imagine having a 4090 that looks like a brick, consumes a ton of electricity, costs $2,000, being matched almost by a $700 console. That's what I'm saying. We're talking performance per watt. You got to get these losers on board in here because they are not understanding the value. You're going to save on your electricity bill. It's gonna be less power consumption. The 4090 draws like fucking 200, 300 watts probably, right? Maybe more. I don't fucking know. That thing's a goddamn. Oh, what the fuck. We got bugs up in the ass in here. Well, the PC Master Race is in shambles right now. The PC Master Race, they're in shambles. The current PS5 owners are, I guess, upset because they feel like, they have the obsolete console now. I don't know. You just can't really win. But I will say for $700, if GTA 6 is going to be is presumably a demanding game, right? What if you could, what if theoretically you could put Red Dead 2 in this thing, and it just AI upscales the resolution, cleaner picture. I don't know about frame rate. I don't know if it could do that. Do we have? They'd have to have frame generation technology, right? Do we know what the damn thing does or not? Can it? Do the developers have to go in and say, we want this to be at 60 frames, or can they just upscale it? Or is that just for resolution? Because even then, you're getting a cleaner picture. Nobody is going to spend 700 of a 450 resolution. You can't even tell the difference unless you stop moving and you stare at the screen. Rockstar probably release a patch for Red Dead 2, 60 frames on PS5 Pro, and then the internet would, well, hell, all Sony had to do is win these people over is say Bloodborne's coming. That's it. That's all they had to say to win the internet darling crowd over, and I think they should have had that in the presentation. They should have sneaked it right in the presentation and said Bloodborne. That's all they had to do. You want to win the internet over, you have to cater and pander. Bloodborne, Bloodborne, Bloodborne. Okay, everyone loves the PS5 Pro. Holy shit, we get a Bloodborne in 4K fucking 60, right? Thanks to the AI upscaling and all of that. It's not hard. They could have came out of the woodwork and said Bloodborne. They could have came out of the woodwork and said Red Dead Redemption 2 in 60 frames. These losers would have been foaming at the mouth over that shit. But, since they didn't, they showed The Last of Us 2, and it's like, well, that's not going to win anyone over. Bloodborne is terrible, same from software slop. I mean, I agree, but I'm just making a point. It's like if you want to win the internet over, you gotta give them Bloodborne. That's all they care about. This guy is literally evil. Yeah, I'm just so evil. I'm the big bad boogeyman, right? Yeah, okay. Get your band, bud. Yeah, I'm just so evil. No, I just banned cloud chasers, That's all I did. I just banned a bunch of cloud chasers, and they got mad about it. That's all I did. I see the evidence that you were cloud chasing, and I say, okay, well, we don't need you around here anymore, so we'll get you banned. And then they thought oh, I was your friend. No, you weren't my friend. You wanted to cloud chase. You wanted to suck me dry, and you wanted to use clout. Well, I don't play clout chase. So if you're here for that, we'll get you right up out. It's as simple as that. So, all these other losers want to become your friends, and then when they have nothing to gain from you, they're fake as fuck people. They're not your best friend. They're not your homie. They're not patting you on the back for your accomplishments. They're saying, what can we take from you? And as soon as I said, oh, wait a minute, that's what they're doing, no, fuck that bullshit. So you can take your nice guy act elsewhere because I'm not buying into it. I'm not naive. I really don't give a shit. So you can go make your money elsewhere, do whatever you want. I don't care. Really don't care. I don't fuck with people like that. So I don't fuck with clout chasers. And that's all those people were, just a bunch of clout chasers. Oh, we have no interest in streaming. We have real jobs. We have no interest in doing any of this. All of a sudden, they want to start streaming. Funny. Funny. You clean the city in a way that makes sense. Michael is making good arguments. Whether or not it's worth it for most people is a different conversation. That's what I'm saying. What Sony is offering here is not a terrible console. I don't think anyone is arguing that. What people are arguing is it worth it? And right now, I don't think we're going to see that. And I think the presentation was kind of lame. But really, you have to ask yourself, was the PlayStation 4 Pro worth it? And the answer to that question was that the PlayStation 4 Pro, was that worth it to you? I think this is a bigger leap than the PlayStation 4 Pro. I think this is a bigger leap than the PlayStation 4 Pro. We don't know the technology that they have inside of this thing. We really don't. We don't know that we don't know the technology that they have inside of this thing. It's never been. Where's the technology? Where's the technology that they have in this thing? Where is it available? Who's reviewed it? No one. So don't sit there and act like you know what this thing is when you don't. PlayStation 5 Pro. I wish this blog post actually listed the fucking enhancements in a better way. AI-driven upscaling. We're also introducing PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, an AI-driven upscaling that uses a machine learning-based technology to provide super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. The technology has never been in the freaking... the technology is brand new. There's technology just like it, but the technology specifically in this console is brand new. They partnered up with AMD, and they developed something exclusive. It's not hard to figure out. You don't think that there's a big leap between PS5 and PS5 Pro? Sorry, not a buy for you. Well, I don't care. No one asked for your opinion. No one asked. We didn't say, hey, this user, what is your opinion? We didn't ask for your opinion. I didn't say I was upgrading either. I'm just saying the PS5 Pro is amazing. I'm not going to sit out here and look at it and say it sucks. I mean, yesterday I thought, well, this is not worth $700. This presentation's ass. But then when you compare it to PC gaming, it's a whole fucking light year of value. It's a whole light year of value. That's what I'm saying. It is a big leap. The technology is not in anything else. It's not. That's not the technology. They have created. Okay. That's not the technology. It's not using what's already in AMD GPUs. It's brand new. Okay, and I gave you my opinion on your opinion. So too bad too. It's my show. If you want to have your own show, you can go broadcast to your bots. Remember when gaming was about fun instead of counting pixels? They spent $3,000. They're going to spend $3,000 on the 5090. That could never be me. PlayStation VR 2 is lying the dust, totally forgotten. I will be playing GTA 6 on the PS5 I have now. Okay, well, you don't know that. Well, I mean, maybe you want to upgrade by the time that comes out. I mean, that's far as hell. That's over a year away. So I think that's an early call. Because if GTA 6 is the best game that we've ever seen, you're going to want to experience this in the best possible way. And if Digital Foundry comes out with the video and they say the PS5 Pro is obviously the place to play, which is going to be obvious, then maybe you will want to upgrade. But that's in a year plus from now. That's in a year plus from now. It's not better to buy a PC. I don't understand why you guys are so illiterate. It's not better to buy a PC, not for the $700 price tag. Not for the $700 price tag. How is it better to buy a PC when you're not getting How is it better to buy a PC? How is it better to buy a PC? You don't care about any of this? You're just grifting donos. Yeah, because I'm doing such a great job at grifting donos, right? I'm just doing such a great... Yeah, I don't care about what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so the past 12 years, 11 years, 10 years of content, none of that mattered? No, my opinion isn't real because you don't think it is? Cool. It's over. Banned. Fucking loser. We got some schizos in here, I swear. Just absolute schizos. I don't see this on any other channel. Boogie, Wings, DSP, nowhere on the internet is the mental illness is unreal as it is in here. It is a very bizarre phenomenon. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. It's dedicated schizos. Then they team up with a nontent loser that just produces nothing. And that would have never made it anywhere without me. So, sad stuff, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Ban him? You can't ban him. They have mental illness. They come in here with literally thousands of accounts. So if you can figure it out, I'll pay you $100. But until you can figure that out, I don't know what to tell you. We can go members only, but the chat will be dead. So, not really too much you can do. We can go on a new channel and broadcast on there, and that will filter it all out. But can't really do too much over here. 1080p is more than enough for a 24-inch monitor. That is the PC way. $60 fake gamer spotted gaming as a TV. That's a bad idea. We can't zoom out here. It's not letting us zoom out. It's not letting us zoom out. The whole thing's broken. Whole thing's broken. Oh, Lord. Okay. Without DLSS, ray tracing is crap. That's what I'm saying. You have to basically have DLSS on. And if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and try it. Try to run a game in 4K without DLSS on with ray tracing. I mean, you're going to hit so many roadblocks with performance. You'll barely get 60 frames with that, unless it's a high-end card. And even that will struggle. The 4090, you know, the 50 series is coming out probably later this year, right? This month, next month? We don't know. Why would you have a 60-inch monitor to laugh out loud if you're sitting 6 to 8 feet away? The 75? Let's try and do this. Hello. Are we on the air? Are we on the air? TikTok Gaming. Okay, we are live. That's fantastic. Well, we have 320 viewers. I'm not sure why we have a viewer increase. Unless that's always been that way, but I can't get back to the image, so we'll have to do it this way. GTA 5 was CPU bound. Play more Astrobot. We're not playing more of that trash-ass game. Let's get you banned because you have nostalgia for this show. That's mental illness. I don't go to other streamers and say, hey, man, I remember your streams from 3 years ago. I like those streams better than what you're doing now. That's essentially what you're saying. And it's like, well, I don't know when that's appropriate to say to the creator. So it's very disrespectful. We'll get you up out of here. Very disrespectful. We'll get you up out of here. That's like going up to a band and saying, hey, man, your first album was great. Your new album's shit. Okay, well, we don't need to hear that. Go fuck yourself. I mean, honestly, go fuck yourself. Literally don't care what you think. Your opinion is irrelevant. So that's how it works around here. I'm glad you like the show from back in the past, so you can go watch that instead of watching over here. Why are you mucking up the chat? Why are you mucking up the chat? Why are you mucking up the chat, not adding anything to the conversation here? Fucking loser. Severe mental illness. That's why we need 395 plus viewers so we can actually have a conversation about this in a way that makes sense. Yeah, I guess we'll just sit here in silence because the chat's totally dead. You have no it's just like it makes zero sense. So we'll just sit here and do nothing. You guys have no opinion on this. That's fine. I mean, I can talk about this for the next however long we got. Too much time. I don't understand. Where are the opinions? Let's go. It's a good move by Sony, just not for everyone. I don't think they expect it to sell much, but it's good that it's out there. Yeah, exactly. It's good that it's out there to be ahead of GTA 6, and it's going to be interesting to see what Microsoft and Xbox, what they can do to answer to this, if anything. Is 2 terabytes enough in 2024? Well, it's certainly better than 1. And I'm assuming you can upgrade it, right? So... And you get Wi-Fi 7, so the internet should be a little bit faster on this. They gotta touch grass. Okay. When is the GTA 6 trailer 2 coming? If we had to guess, December of 2024. That's when I expect. And all the cloud chasers will come running back to the game. We had 1,000 plus viewers for the GTA 6 trailer 1 unveil. And potentially we'll have that many viewers again. We don't know. But I will say that, you'll see a lot of fake people come right back up in here. They had no opinion on the game until trailer 2 came out. Why do you need another trailer? You're not getting gameplay. You're going to see more of the game, sure. But that could be a bad thing, right? They show you more of the game. They show you more of the wokeness of it. I mean, honestly, do you really want to play that? So maybe less is more here. Maybe they don't need trailer 2. Just release the game with one trailer, and you see what the game is when you play it. I don't know. Do we really need another trailer? Oh, I bought bots again because the viewers are up because I bought bots, by the way. Love how you love to gaslight. I bought bots for my show, by the way. Love how you just turned the tables on that. So you trolls buy me bots, and then you turn it on me and say, oh, Michael bought the bots. When in reality, you bought the bots, so you can use that as an excuse and say, oh, yeah, Michael's botting. Really? Like, holy shit. It's so stupid. Could never be me. Just could never be me. You're more positive GTA 6 was delayed. This is definitely the GTA 6 machine, but do you believe people will spend $700 for the Pro instead of the base PS5 that could still play GTA 6? No, this is a premium console. It's like first class, right? You don't always have to travel in first class, but sometimes you want to, right? If you can afford it. Okay, it's the same thing. You want coach, or you want first class on the airplane, right? Where do you want to sit? Where do you want to sit? 300 viewers isn't even botting. Yeah, I can name 4 channels today that were definitely botting. They had 700 plus viewers. It ain't no damn way they got 700 plus viewers. Maybe yesterday for the announcement, but not now. Because I had about 400 viewers for this. Well, this is the last time we're talking about it because you guys have no opinion outside of what we discussed, and you barely had any sort of take on it. So, if you guys can't offer an opinion, I'm not going to come out here and just give you one. Right? We can make a video, and that's how we can do that. The whole point of going live is so you can communicate with what we're saying. Disk drives are also necessary because, well, we can't zoom out now. People who primarily bought discs, they need to include the drive, improve HDR, GTA 6, 700, and you'll upgrade. Smart move by PlayStation. GTA 6 will undoubtedly run at 60 frames. It will encourage the sales of the PS6 for a couple of years down the road. No games, no disk drive. There's no software. Okay, well, okay, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so there's no software before the PS5 Pro. What does this change? I mean, I'm probably not even getting this thing because right now there's not much of a point, but I'm not saying that the console's terrible like everyone else on the internet is. Oh, it's too much money. No, it's not, because when you compare it to PC gaming, which is the closest thing that this is, this blows Series X out of the water. On paper anyway, right? So with that said, there's nothing that compares to this in the console space. It's over here while the other consoles are over here. So you have to compare it to PC gaming, and when you compare it to PC gaming for $700, it's very clear that this is the way to go for $700. I don't understand what's over. You guys just come in here with low IQ takes. That's why we're not covering these games, because you guys can't handle it. We already said 4 years for PS6, probably. Okay, but you're not reacting to what I said, so what's the point of talking? You want to talk to a brick wall? Go ahead and do that. See how fun that is for about 2 hours straight. It's not fun. Go ahead. I'll talk to the tree over here for 2 hours. You want to donate $100? We'll do it. Actually, don't do that because I'm not doing that. That's too much content. So don't come through because we're not doing that. Falling asleep in here, jeez. Wake me up when the battery is, well, we got 37%. That's too much time. Jeez. Nintendo Switch 2 60 frames. Well, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Do you think if people complain enough, they might change the price of the new PS5? No, because what is there to complain about? This is the conversation that I wanted to have. This was supposed to be a I'm going to tell you why I think this works, but it isn't for everyone, and you're going to tell me why I'm wrong, but you didn't. You just said, I don't know what I'm talking about. So you didn't refute any of these points, and nor can you say, so why is the price tag too high? Why is the price tag too high? Go ahead. I'll give you 5 minutes because it's going to take 5 minutes for you to understand what I just said and then figure it out. Why is the price tag too high? Go ahead. How? How is the price tag too high? I don't understand. The PS3 was not $800. Why was the... I'm not bringing out the guitar. You want to support the show with a $100 super chat or something? Then we'll start doing stuff like that. Get your wallet out or find someone that has money and bring them over here and start supporting this great entertainment. Okay? And then we'll start having fun. It's not hard. But I'm not going to sit here and give you entertainment when you don't deserve it. I can go out on the streets and make more money than doing this. And it would be more fun. We wouldn't have to listen to a bunch of peasants. Nobody can say why. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And when you compare the $700 price tag, this is in a league of its own. This is in a league of its own. The PlayStation 5 Pro is better than the Series X, okay? Objectively, more powerful. So what does the PlayStation 5 Pro compare to? Not the Series X. And that's the world's most powerful console, right? Not the original PS5. That's been blown out of the water by this. So what does this compare to? Nothing outside of a PC. So you have to look at it and say, well, for $700, what can you get? This PC over here or this PS5 So on paper, it doesn't look like there's a great value here because it's like, well, you already have a PS5, $700. That's insanity. Well, maybe it's not for you. That's just how it is, you know? It's like that with everything. There's an iPhone 16, and then there's an iPhone 16 Pro, and then there's an iPhone 16 Pro Max. That's how it is. So if you don't think that the iPhone 16 Pro Max is for you, then maybe you just go and settle for the iPhone 16. But that doesn't mean that they're going to stop making that product because you feel that way. It's called diversity. Giving the consumers what they want. Giving the consumers options. Some people want more from the device. Some people want a premium, luxurious experience, right? Doesn't mean that you have to buy it. It shouldn't be that hard. Let's go ahead and customers are customers. They do not have to defend themselves for not liking the offering. Well, no one said that you have to like this. No one said that you have to like this. Sony is forcing you to buy this console. I can't afford it. No, they're not. Where did they say they're going to discontinue the PS5? We're going to start banning. Jesus. Well, I mean, honestly, if you don't have a PS5 right now, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just go buy a Series S then. Just go buy a Series S. That's the cheapest console on the market, you know. You'll get whatever that thing does for $200 or whatever the fuck. Just go buy that if you can't afford a PS5. I don't know. I'm done. We get it. You can't afford a PS5. Well, it's been out for 4 fucking years. What have you been doing for 4 fucking years? You could have, you know, let's get the calculator out here. Let's get the calculator. Let's go buy a lawnmower. There's a new streaming. Okay, let's go buy a new lawnmower, Home Depot. How much is a lawnmower? Let's go electric, save on gas. Well, we would need a place to charge it. I don't know. $329 for a lawnmower, 40 horsepower. Okay. Cordless battery. Oh, this is a electric. Maybe they don't make gas lawnmowers anymore. I don't know. So, $329 electric lawnmower. It's a big investment. So $329. Let's get this up on the screen here. Well, let's not do that. $329. We buy the lawnmower for $329. Okay. Oh shit. We're going to get some money for the PS5 Pro because y'all can't be bothered to support it. So we're going to have to go buy a lawnmower. So $329. Cut some grass. $329 for the lawnmower. Maybe a little bit more with everything included. So $329. And well, this is electric, so we don't have to buy gas. And we're going to go knock on doors, and we're going to say, would you like your lawn mowed? I'm not sure how you do that, but I mean, because you can't ask for money. I mean, that's kind of taboo, right? So I guess you just knock on the door and say, hey, I got this new lawnmower. I'd love to test it out on your lawn. And just hope that they pay you. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how you do it. But nonetheless, $329 for the lawnmower. And let's say they give you like $35, right? Let's say they give you $35 to cut your grass. So you get $35 and you go to another house because it doesn't take that long to mow a lawn, right? You can get this done quick. So you go to another lawn, they pay you like $25. So let's do $35 plus $25. $60. I mean, you're just getting really close to that $700 price point. And then you just do another lawn on top of that. So we got how much was the first lawn? We said 35, then we went down to 25. Not everyone's going to do 35. For me to mow a lawn, it's going to have to be $40. I ain't doing it for fucking 20. With the gas prices these days, Biden's economy, I mean, it just never could be me. So let's go ahead and say another 20 on top of the 60. We're already at nearly $100 in one day to mow some motherfucking lawns. Y'all can't buy a lawnmower for $329. Mow some fucking lawns. We're going to keep going here. Let's say we do 5 lawns. 5 lawns. We cut some grass. 5 lawns. $30. So 30 times 5. Motherfucking ass. $150 in one day. We're almost there to the PS5 Pro. In one day, and this console doesn't come out until November, bud. We're almost there paying back the lawnmower. So let's go ahead and say the next day we do 5 more lawns at $30. Boom. 150. Let's do 150. So we made 150 in 2 days, 150, and let's add this up. We're at $300. We almost paid off the lawnmower. So you're talking I mean, it's just, is it really? You don't have to put gas in the lawnmower. It just works. So where's my support on Super Chats? You guys should go out and mow some lawns for me, and then you can get the money, and then you can come back over here and support the show. Jeez. Well, I think summertime's over, so it might be it depends on where you're at, I guess, but. Oh, Lord. Exactly. You can use your Cybertruck to recharge your lawnmower. Everybody already has a lawn care person? That's not true. Why can't you ask for money? Why can't you ask for money? That's like saying then streaming, you can't ask for money. Same concept. I don't know what you're talking about. It's taboo to ask for money. Yeah, it is, but I don't care. I think if you're good at something, you should be paid for your time. Period, end of story. No matter what you do, right? You should be paid for your time. Because if people don't value your time, then you're nothing to them, right? It's as simple as that. If the plumber comes over and, it takes him 2 hours to fix your fucking toilet, well, he needs to be paid for his time. Because you couldn't get it done. So, you paid someone with some expertise to come in and fix your fucking toilet. That's just how it works. So if someone comes over and they mow your grass, you pay them for their time. I don't understand. It's not really that hard. I come out here, I provide entertainment for you guys. You can disagree with that, but I mean, outside of the initial support, it's all dried up. Y'all can't be bothered to come through. So we just sit here and have these awkward streams where it's just like, well, we have nothing to say in the chat. Michael's running out of energy. And it's like, well, I'm running out of energy because you guys aren't supporting the show. We would have high energy if you came through with a $50 super chat. It would kick things off in a massive way. I'd get out here and fucking start getting hyper. But, we can't be bothered to see that, right? So I guess we're not going to get hyper. When the energy level matches the energy, then we'll match it. It's not hard. Okay, Billy D, we're going to ban you, bud. You guys voted for Kamala. It's very evident. You guys watched that debate last night. You're like, oh, my God, Kamala's so amazing. I mean, it's very evident that we're going to get Billy D up out of here. Getting tired of his mouth running. Fake-ass member. Jesus, Lord. Support doesn't always mean money. Okay, so do you go to your job for free? No one does that. Not a single person on this planet goes to their job for free unless there's something in it for them. So tell me why I'm supposed to come out here and stream for free because you don't feel like this is a commendable. But you'll go and you'll pay Green Day $300 to go see them. You'll go to the movie theater and pay $15 to go see that multi-million-dollar production to support these corporate entities. You stupid idiots. But you won't support the independent shit, right? You won't do that. How dare you, right? What a bunch of woke fucking viewers in here. I swear. You won't support the little guy. You won't go to the local business because fuck them, right? You'll go to fucking corporate store and you'll support the corporations. You won't go to the local store that's busting their ass trying to make a living. You won't do that, right? Because it's just not in your cards, right? The marketing's just trash, right? They don't know how to market their products. Well, the big corporation does because they have a marketing budget. They have an agency for that. That does exactly what they need to do in order to get people in the store. It's not hard. Jeez. No, you guys are obviously voting for Kamala. Very evident. You don't have a real job? Okay. Well, what are you doing? Says a lot about you then. You're watching a jobless person on the internet. What about you? You're sitting on your couch doing nothing. Cool. You just kind of exposed yourself there. Oh, Lord. Well, you guys can't even have an opinion on this. That's why we're talking about whatever else. Because you guys fall off so quick in here. It's about 30 minutes in here, and then you guys fall off into other subjects. And we're interested in talking about video games. Video games, right? It's two words. Video games, right? You didn't even know that. Okay? It's really simple. The show is really simple. You got to dial in, right? You got to formulate an opinion. If you don't have an opinion, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. There's talks that Rockstar will delay GTA 6 to early or mid-2026. I'm pretty sure that has been debunked by now, so maybe you should go and look that up further. Because if it weren't, I would start talking about that, and even though no one cares. It's not that hard. Don't care, bud. I already looked up the GTA 6 rumors. They have been debunked. It's coming out fall 2025 as far as we know. Where are you seeing that GTA 6 was delayed? Because that rumor has been since debunked. Here we go. IGN. Will the PS5 Pro run GTA 6 at 4K 60? Probably not, says the experts. 2 days ago, GTA 6's delayed report circulates widely, but is very much unconfirmed. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, right here. This is from Jason Schreier. You guys know who that is. He says, good news is that 6 Rockstar employees all told me they have not heard of any delay. Bad news, it's a big, ambitious game and could very well slip. Too much time left to say anything definitive. So it seems like 2025 is still on the table, but it might not be. So why did they show the trailer off? Why did you need to see the trailer? Think about it. We've waited almost an entire year for the GTA 6. What have we accomplished in that year? That it exists? That's it. Because when Rockstar pulled the trailer out from their ass on December, what the fuck was it? December 6th, December 5th, 2024, 3, whatever year it was, they have been silent since. So what did we accomplish? Well, we know it exists, and we know a couple of things about it. There was no point to show the trailer off that soon. There was no point to show the trailer off that soon. There was no point to show the trailer off that soon. There was no point to show the trailer off that soon. And some people in here will just defend it and say, yes, there was, there wasn't. There was no point to show the trailer off that soon. Okay. Chat's totally dead. I cannot continue the show. We have 262 viewers. There's no excuse to not conversate in here. You guys have some deficiencies that we just can't hurdle over. Hogwarts Legacy trailer came out a year before. The trailer for Elder Scrolls 6 dropped like 6 years ago, and we haven't heard anything about it since. Well, that doesn't. The trailer did not drop for Elder Scrolls 6. It was a teaser. It is not a trailer for Elder Scrolls 6. It was literally a teaser with the title card, bud. Or some shit like that. Like, dude, it was not a trailer for Elder Scrolls 6. These people in here need to get some education. A trailer, by the way, for Elder Scrolls 6. Are you serious right now? Like, you don't... It was a teaser that showed nothing. Like, well, no shit, the game doesn't exist. It was not a trailer for Elder Scrolls 6. And why would you be excited for that? Starfield was absolute ass. Why would you be excited for that? Well, if I do the mowing lawn thing, I'll take you guys along. And we can make even more money that way. Because, you know, you can help pay for the gas for the lawnmower and stuff like that. I think it'd be a great thing. Because we'll make money on top of doing the lawn mowing. I mean, it'd just be fantastic. It's really a great idea instead of sitting out here. Because you guys don't want to talk about video games, so let's just go ahead and buy that lawnmower. And let's start mowing some lawns tomorrow. I'm not sure how to ask for money, but I mean, I ain't doing it for free. So you have to sell yourself. I don't know how, not sure how you really do that. Because it's pretty awkward to go to someone's door and say, hey, I'd like to be paid to mow your lawn. Like, well, they weren't asking for it. So it's like, I'm not really sure how that makes any sense. I guess you just start, you just say you do it for free and then hope that they maybe throw you a few bucks. I'm not sure. And then you just start building I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how the landscaping companies do it. It's basically... Okay. Let's get you banned, bud. You've never mowed grass in your life. You're in your basement for 24 years. It's a sad situation. Skyrim was never good. Mow the lawn with the 3D headset. Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. Yeah, that's just too much content. Make flyers. Facebook Market ad. No, I'm not mowing lawns. That's too much content. We're streaming, bud. We're not mowing lawns. I mean, if you want to donate, I mean, we can do that. But if we had like 5,000 viewers, hell, I'd be mowing lawns every fucking day. I mean, if that's the content that brings in the viewers, that's fine with me. We'll go ahead and mow them lawns. Mowing lawns will be the Jaws streaming of content. How do you join the channel? The link's in the description, I believe. The link is in the description. But you better do it soon because we're going to wrap it up. I'm not going to sit out here and talk to an audience that is just totally out of breath, right? They just have nothing to say. They barely had an opinion on when we even had a discussion going for this. Okay, we're going to set a timer here. We're going to wrap the show. Hey, Siri, 5-minute timer. Okay. We have set a 5-minute timer. We will be wrapping the show up in 5 minutes. So this is your last opportunity to say something in the chat before we wrap this up in about 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Yeah, and this will be the last time we talk about the PS5 Pro. Green Day has actual talent, by the way. I'm not... Okay. Okay. Green Day has actual talent, by the way. Yeah, I bet they do. Well, they got more talent than you, that's for sure. They got more talent than you, that's for sure. Okay, where did the timer go here? We got 3 minutes and 50 seconds. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. We've been live for how long? Way too fucking long. Yeah, nearly 3 hours. Fuck this shit. Why is Nintendo... Why is Nintendo dominating Sony? Don't know. Awfully quiet out here. I mean, I can hear myself fucking... Jeez. We got 3 minutes, folks. 3 minutes. Oh. What do you want me to say? I literally, we went over the points that we had and that we made. We made this graphic. We opened it up to the chat and to see what they had to say. I did the show. Like, there's nothing more that we don't need to be live more. I exhausted what we had to say. Just like you've exhausted your support. So it's a two-way street. That's why we're wrapping it up in about 2 minutes. I made my points. I made them very clear. I made them very blunt and bold. Whether you agree with them or not, it doesn't matter. And then I opened it up and I said, well, let's see what the chat has to say. And they didn't have too much to say. And we read a lot of chats about the PlayStation 5 Pro. So it's time to wrap it up. We got 1 minute and 30-something seconds left. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds left here. GTA 6 2026 release, then the game doesn't matter to me. If we have to wait that long, then the game doesn't matter to me. I don't care about the game. If we have to wait until 2026, then the game doesn't matter. It's as simple as that. If we have to wait until 2026, then the game doesn't matter. We got 1 minute, so we're going to wrap it up. We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute. Okay, we got about 30 seconds here. We got about 30 seconds here. That's what we're talking about. That's what we love to hear. All right, final countdown. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're wrapping this sumbitch up. We're wrapping this sumbitch up. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And with that said, we will see you later. It's over.